Hey guys, welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to be covering why you shouldn't retire. And by the end of this episode, you're going to have a really good understanding of some serious flaws of modern retirement. And clickbait aside, obviously, you should work with a financial planner. Make sure you got like a 401k, got all the Social Security stuff figured out. We don't want you homeless at 65. But I'm of the mind, as a 31-year-old man, that I never want to retire. I like to work. I'd like to work until I die. Of course, that's doing the work I like. It's fair to say, I'm still young to these topics. Who knows? We often hesitate on a restaurant order after a few minutes. So yeah, in 40 years, I'm sure there's going to be some changes in my preferences. But emotionally, modern retirement to me means going on autopilot. It means an imbalance of work-life balance, but just on a greater stretch of time, on a larger time horizon. Instead of the week, day-to-day, week-to-week imbalance, it's just like the entirety of your life. It means delaying the experiences we want early in life and missing out on the benefits of being a productive member of society as we age. This is the opposite of work-life balance, and it's the opposite of leading an intentional and satisfying life to me. So let's run through our list. We're going to be outlining 3 reasons why modern retirement has serious flaws and might be a scam. Number 1, retirement speeds aging. Productivity boosts our sense of self-mastery and contribution. By having a job or work, we feel involved in community. We aren't lonely. We're contributing and connecting with people we care about. Without a job, we become less engaged. A what's the point listlessness develops. We sit at home and watch Fox Business, concerned about stock market dips, even though we've got plenty of savings. This loneliness, which has a lot of adverse effects on brain health and lack of engagement, increases our risk for diseases like Alzheimer's too. Modern retirement backloads satisfaction to 65. So remember the whole work-life balance thing? With the current model of American work culture, we place the emphasis on living our best life at 65 and over. We're backloading life satisfaction and adventure towards the end of our life. It fails to balance industry and the pursuit of happiness across the entire lifespan. So what if you did the things you always wanted now instead of then? Once we consider things like declining health and abilities as we age, and maybe even the chance to go skydive at 70, right? It's like the old retirement strategy doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Finally, number 3, doing nothing is lame. Fashion advice is typically superficial, but sometimes trends are trends for good reason. It's finally rebellious and even counterculture to be passionate about your work. Employing your suffering for the greater good isn't just ethical, it's stylish and cutting edge. Productively caring is the new cool. Even if you're old, even if at one point you were a hotshot CEO, working is fashion. And good for you. I understand this conversation can bring up a lot of emotions, maybe some anger, but at me, which is fine. I get it a lot as a therapist. People, is what it is. But this conversation can often bring up regret. And if that's the case, if this is bringing up any regret for you, that's normal. It's actually a sign that part of you really wants to change how you're living. If you didn't feel any regret, I would be a little bit more concerned. Everyone, even children, feel regret about things or approaches that they've done in life. Feeling regret isn't a death sentence, it's a life sentence. It's part of the human condition. It's a burden that we carry, and I think it's a worthy one still. You have time. let's use it wisely and create a plan for you to have an adventure. Great work today. As a recap, we covered a few reasons why modern retirement has some flaws. It might be a scam, including retirement speeding, aging, and backload satisfaction to 65, and that doing nothing is in fact lame. If this video connected with you, I would love your feedback, good or bad. I want the smoke. And if you think that maybe someone you care about could benefit, please shoot them this video. And yeah, we'll see you next time. All right.